talking about investments in Dubai, and it can be a very exciting market to be a part of, but it could also be a very frustrating experience, especially if you have dipped your toe into just asking advice in the market, and then that advice looks like something along the lines of endless streams of brochures being sent to you by multiple people at multiple times of the day, and then these brokers also shouting at you, this is the best new luxury, high appreciating, best location project in Dubai, you have to buy it now. Also, let's not forget the appreciation would be 50% over the next 6 months. The market is red hot and you cannot lose. If that sounds very familiar, then you need proper representation in Dubai, and that's what this video is for, is to explain to you how real estate investments in Dubai works, so that you can also have a reputable and trustworthy source in me, Kobus, your real estate mate. So in this video, you can expect to know exactly what type of real estate investments could work for you, what is buying off plan, what is a payment plan, different purchases that you can make in this market. Start off with, first of all, the most common questions I get asked by foreign investors and new investors looking to enter this real estate market. So also guys, if you are finding some value in this video and you are looking for representation here in Dubai, there is a link so that you can get into my calendar and book a meeting with me, a Zoom if you're not in Dubai, or if you're in Dubai, happy to catch a coffee with you to talk about all of the things that you want to know about real estate investment. So let's start off with the first commonly asked question is, what is the best type of property to invest in Dubai? And I always answer that question with another question. What is your goal? So then we break it down. Is your goal to get instant income from the investments that you make in Dubai? Then we look at apartments or villas that are tenanted. Now, the type of rental yield that you can expect from apartments in Dubai is around 7.3% gross as an average, just to sketch the expectation of annual income. Then you also have to take that gross yield and deduct your annual service charges, because that is not a net yield, 7.3%. You would probably be looking at a net yield on your rental property at around 6.8% in pocket after service charges. And service charges is like homeowners association fees. It's what we call it back in South Africa. And that is a price per square foot. So usually for apartments, the dirham per square foot for service charges are higher than for townhouses and villas, because the buildings are bigger, there's more to maintain. So for apartments that you see around us here, the average rental yield is 16 dirham per square foot. So if you have a 1-bedroom apartment in Golden Mile, your service charges for the year would be 20,000 for the year. Your rental is 130 for the year minus the 20, which is a net income of around 110,000 dirham per year as a rental income. So that's just an example of, if you're investing to achieve immediate income, those are the sort of things that you need to consider and understand about this market. The second most commonly asked question from potential investors just like yourself is, will there be an oversupply? And I particularly love answering this question, or really getting this question, because I know this person has looked at the market, really studied the market to some extent, and has raised this concern, is sort of raised in their mind, if I invest now, would I be able to achieve the goal, which we spoke about first? Would I be able to achieve that goal in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, depending on your goal, what your goal is? And I have to answer this question by looking and speaking to population growth. So during the period of 2023, we've got the tram going over. That might be the noise that you're hearing. Check the tram. It's not a train, it's a tram. So during 2023, 50,000 new residential homes got handed over for occupation. And that is spread around apartments, townhouses, and villas. Then we look at the population growth in 2023. Over 100,000 new people moved to the city. So there's a delta between properties handed over and people moving to the city.
So the setting changed a little bit as I'm editing this video in my car while I get my car washed. I wanted to emphasize some of the points that I didn't get to emphasize in the time that we spent on the palm, because the phone was ringing off the chain trying to get a deal together. So basically, if we look at the population growth was 3% from 2022 to 2023. So we're standing at around 3,650,000, assuming that we have another 3% population growth, and then looking at the units that are set to hand over, which is again around 60,000, there's a clear delta and difference between the amount of people moving to the city and the amount of properties that are going to be available to occupy. And that delta is the opportunity for investors just like you.
Because if we also look at the economical agenda, damn flies. So to answer the question, will there be oversupply? No, for at least in the foreseeable future, which is 4 to 5 years. So another commonly asked question that most people ask me, most people who have enjoyed the uptick in the cycle of the market, will we see prices continue to go up? Well, we've seen prices continuously go up for the last 38 months consecutively, ending the increase since October 2002 by 47% in terms of price increases. Every single month in 2023, the prices increased by over 1% per month, ending the year on 16%. Now, if we have to look at me being in the market currently, I do see prices coming down. I don't see a crash. Again, as I said in the beginning of the video, post 2014 spike, the market completely dropped down. Everyone's scared that that's going to happen again, but it's not the same Dubai right now as it was in 2014, in 2024. Now, what we're seeing is a slight correction in the market, but according to Property Monitor, where I get all my statistics from, and they are closely tied to Property Finder, which is the largest platform for property buyers in the market and sellers in the market, is that we will see prices still increasing because of the supply coming into the market by the primary market, but not double digits and not so many record-breaking sales. So you will see an average increase of around 6 to 8% this year, but not above the 14, 15 or 10% for this year, purely because of the supply and demand factors and the headwind that is coming into the market. And just to give you the words from the article from Property Monitor itself, looking into 2024, we anticipate that the bull run of the Dubai real estate market will continue well into this new year. However, it is unlikely that we will see a record-breaking fashion compared to that of 2023. And there are headwinds on the horizon. Price appreciation of completed properties is already displaying signs of a slowdown and a plateau, particularly in the villa and townhouse communities, and new project launches are beginning to show great diversity in offerings, with notable growth towards the mid-market price at tiers. Ending this year with a single-digit price growth is likely to be the outcome. So I wanted to do a much longer video because I wanted to explain the benefits of buying property directly from a developer on a payment plan. It's an exciting video because that is where my clients are making the most out of their investments. But my phone's ringing off the chain. It's a Sunday and people want to buy property, and I've got to attend to that. Rushing back to the car now. So thanks for watching. If you found value, there's a link in the description that takes you directly to my calendar to really dive a little bit deeper into real estate investment according to how you want to do it, what your goals are, and what your budget is. If you want transparent advice and you want representation here in Dubai of somebody that you can trust, I'm that guy. I'll see you on the next video.